Doug MPA back on another video. So guys, one of the best parts about feminism is that it's empowered women to get to the top, smash the glass ceiling and the patriarchy. And you're going to see more women in positions of leadership and positions that have been traditionally held by males. Now you might be asking yourself, Doug MPA, what good can come from that? Well, too many people, this is women and men, think that women are just morally superior to men. You see those slogans, men move aside and let women lead. It's time to let women lead. Well, cases like this Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dolton, Illinois, proves that you can put anyone in a position of power and they're gonna abuse it. It doesn't matter if they're white, black, male, female, transformer, it doesn't matter. Okay? And as women get in more positions of power, you're going to see more of them abusing it, just like Tiffany Henyard. So we're going to look at Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dolton, Illinois, and all of her corruption. I have a news story here, and then we're going to go over a news article. So let's get into this. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let's get into what's going on with Tiffany Henyard. Let's go.
Fox 32 has information indicating the FBI has launched an investigation into controversial Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Dane Placco has been following allegations of her misspending and joins us now with an update. Dane.
Yeah, we've been reporting for nearly 2 years on allegations of corruption surrounding Henyard in her capacity as Dolton Mayor and Thornton Township Supervisor. And now we've learned from multiple sources that federal agents are in fact interviewing witnesses as part of a possible investigation that may or may not result in charges.
And this has been going on for 2 years, guys, 2 years. And look up some of the footage of how she's been responding to her trustees and citizens criticizing her behavior. She gives all the stereotypical deflections. You guys are trying to come down on a strong black woman. Straight up denial, smoke and mirrors, all this stuff. And it's blatant abuse of power, guys. Blatant abuse.
Did the FBI agents you talked to seem serious about
very serious
concerns?
Very, very serious. Very.
Lawrence Gardner owns a U-Haul rental and trucking business in South Suburban Dolton and says he went to the FBI several months ago, frustrated that the village of Dolton would not renew his business license. Gardner says he's been harassed and his business raided and shut down by Dolton police. He believes because he refused to make a donation to a civic event sponsored by Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
And I talked to a couple of agents and I explained them what was going on. I gave them all my paperwork to show them what was happening in court and what was happening in Dolton. And they told me they was investigating and they would be in touch with me.
Gardner is one of 6 people who confirmed to Fox 32 that they've been interviewed by the FBI, ranging from Dolton business owners to a former village employee and at least one public official.
And the thing about this is it takes a long time for these cases to be built, because there are famous cases of people getting caught, and it took years. And it was blatant. Like, how did it take him, a year or 2 or 3? But you have to have an airtight case when you're the government or you're the federal government to be able to get an indictment.
And we've learned the FBI has been using electronic surveillance as part of its investigation. Agents are asking questions about Henyard's alleged use of taxpayer dollars and resources, including massive spending on out-of-town trips, hundreds of thousands of dollars in police overtime for her personal security detail, using public employees and tax dollars for personal benefit, and holding up licenses to certain businesses like this Dolton restaurant.
I've heard rumors that say, hey, I'm on the wrong team.
Dwayne Wood has been trying to renew the business license for his restaurant for nearly a year.
He's been operating his business without a business license because she's literally holding it up. That's crazy, guys.
While he has not talked to the FBI, he believes he can't get approved because he's provided catering to several Dolton trustees who are engaged in a political fight with Henyard.
I think I've been just targeted because of my association affiliation with a certain group of people, you know.
Yeah, it's called retribution and retaliation. That is illegal.
I had the trustees. I've cooked for the trustees.
And in a lawsuit filed by a Dolton towing company, the owner alleges their business license has been held up because, quote, George's Towing's refusal to support or contribute to Henyard's political campaign. In a statement, Dolton trustee Jason House reacted to the news of the FBI's involvement. We welcome any investigation that will bring transparency on how taxpayer dollars are being spent.
And the sad part about it is Tiffany Henyard the article I'm going to cover after this is going to say, should say the percentage she got elected by, but she got elected by like 80 or 90% of the vote, guys. They're like, oh yeah, a black woman. Doug in PA is black, so I can comment on this. She had a lot of swag. She talked the talk. She's a black woman, and they just handed her the keys to the safe, and now she's emptying it out.
Our residents deserve this level of financial transparency. We reached out to the FBI, which said it is policy for the agency not to comment on the nature, existence, or non-existence of any investigation that may be occurring. A public relations firm responded on behalf of the mayor, saying neither Henyard or the village of Dolton have received any subpoenas or been contacted by the FBI or any other law enforcement agency. Dawn, back to you.
It's sad, man. It's sad. This is a predominantly black community getting fleeced by a corrupt black woman politician. It's sad. It really is. And you can't count on people that look like you to do the right thing. So let's look at this article here. It says, suburban Chicago mayor accused of misusing public funds, improperly running charity. It says, village trustees in South Suburban Dolton call for an outside investigation into allegations Mayor Tiffany Henyard has been misusing public funds while the village is millions of dollars in debt. The accusations come at the same time the Illinois Attorney General's office told Henyard's charity multiple times in recent months to stop improperly soliciting donations because it had not registered with the state as required by law. So she's taking money without her charity being donated. Being registered, I mean. Henyard was elected to be Dolton's mayor in 2021 as the first woman mayor in the village's 103-year history. That was a mistake. Multiple sources in Dolton told CBS 2 they've already been interviewed by the FBI and have been in touch with the Cook County State's Attorney Office. We are in dire need of transparency. It says they say that the mayor's spending includes lavish personal spending, reportedly on the taxpayer's dime. So Norwood was one of four trustees, Kiana Belcher, Tammy Brown, Jason House, who held a special meeting on Thursday to pass a resolution calling for an outside investigation into Henyard. She said that they had to hold the meeting at Dolton Park because they were locked out of Village Hall. Even their mailboxes are located outside the building. Norwood said that they have proof of Henyard is misusing village funds and added to Dolton's multi-million-dollar deficit. She said the board has repeatedly asked for recent financial documents, but they've been denied. Last time I received the bank statement was in September of last year, and we were $7 million in debt at that time. So at the current moment, we're saying, hey, where are the bank statements? So September of last year, so it's February. So what? October, November, December, January. So 5 months that they haven't seen a financial statement. Trustees say they want to see all of the documentation surrounding Henyard's spending, including self-promotion, taxpayer-funded billboards, and other advertisements. They also question spending on lavish trips and extravagant dinners. God. Fine dining and all this traveling, and we're saying, hey, why are we going to these places? What's happening here? So they said that her charity, which is, Tiffany Cares or something. Yeah, Tiffany Henyard Cares. It's for cancer patients. To date, the foundation has not responded after receiving it says, the AG's office said the charity needed to send in the legally required documents before further soliciting or receiving donations. The foundation has not responded. We have not been advised why there has been a delay. The AG's office then listed the several documents the charity needs to submit to the state, including copies of its financial reports and a $15 fee. Gee, why wouldn't they want to submit their financial reports? So this is just another example of a few trustees in the village of Dolton spreading lies and false allegations. So that's the statement. God, man, I bet they wish that they never would have elected her, but all they saw was a black woman. Yeah, she looks like us. She's gonna bring change, and she's a corrupt. I think she's walking around just like Nino Brown at one time from New Jack City. Oh no. But yeah, telling you, what do they say? All skin folk ain't kinfolk, guys. And once again, more and more, we're going to see women in positions of power abuse it because, honestly, like I said at the beginning of this video, people think that women are just morally superior for some reason, and all we're gonna do is see that that's not true by cases like this. Tell me what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one.